Hello everyone out there on YouTube land. It is me, Kian, back again for another video after quite a long hiatus. I'm just sitting here sipping my iced coffee. The elixir of life. Anyways, you guys, I know I have been gone for a little while and I am sorry about that. Been going through some stuff. I've been sick, I've been depressed, I've been anxious, just the whole 9 yards, you know. Throw everything at me and then all of a sudden it's Christmas. And now we got that on my plate too. And if you're just now clicking on this video, I like to talk about movies and do movie reviews, movie unboxings. I'm trying to do some haul videos. So if any of that interests you, please subscribe to this channel. I'm trying to put out more content, even though I've had this little hiatus right now, but I am trying my best to deliver something good for this channel. And now today I wanted to do a little bit of a haul video, and I am going to be doing sort of like Black Friday and November Blu-ray movie pickups. Even though it's the middle of December, but whatever, this is my channel, so I guess I do what I want. But yeah, first I think I'm going to just show you guys what I got for Black Friday. I have this lovely big stack of movies next to me that I like to just call the pit of used up money, basically. So first up, we have Coco on, I actually got this on the 4K and Blu-ray edition, and I'm a little bummed because I thought that this one was going to include a slipcover, but it didn't. And I have a Disney collection where I like to keep all the slipcovers and stuff on them, so now it's gonna look a little out of place. I'm a little bummed, but this was only 15 bucks at Best Buy on Black Friday, so not too bad of a deal, and I really love this movie. It's super colorful, super cute. I love the disc artwork too. I'm glad they even included disc artwork, because now Disney's been doing that stupid here's a blue disc for you and you just paid $25 for this movie. Yeah, I hate that crap. Next up, I think I got this for 6 bucks, and that was Paddington 2. I know, don't judge me, but Paddington 1 I just thought was super, super cute kids movie. I mean, it's just very family-oriented kind of film, but Paddington 2 was surprisingly really good as well. It's just a cute character, and I can pop it in sometimes, you know, just when I'm in that mood for a kids movie, and yeah, 6 bucks was the right price. I wouldn't pay $20 for it, but 6 bucks, that's pretty good. All right, and next up we got Tomb Raider. I really enjoy the video games for this series, at least the more modern video games. And this kind of follows more of that story. It's the more realistic telling of Tomb Raider. I thought this was a very serviceable action movie. It wasn't anything spectacular or anything, but you know, for $6, I mean, I can't beat that. I can't say no. And Alicia Vikander, I know all the lovely straight men out there are gonna be like, she's so hot, I love her, she's the best. Yeah, she's really pretty. I like her. I like her movies. That's my thoughts. Next up, we have Game Night. I think this was also 6 bucks. Got it at Target. I actually rented this on Redbox, and I think I fell asleep, so I didn't really get to see the end of it, but it intrigued me enough to want to see the rest of it, and plus I like Jason Bateman, and it was kind of funny from what I remember of it before falling asleep, and yeah, for, I mean, $6, why not? Add it to the pile of wasted money. And next up, okay, this one was an actual splurge, even though it was on sale on Black Friday on Amazon for half off. This is normally about a $80 to $100 set, and it's a Criterion edition too, and it is the trilogy of Guillermo del Toro, and it has Kronos, The Devil's Backbone, and Pan's Labyrinth. Pan's Labyrinth is one of my favorite movies. I really love Guillermo del Toro, especially his earlier works. These are all his Spanish-speaking films. This is just a beautiful set. I've wanted it for a while. It was about 50 bucks, but I gave in just because, look at me, it's just, you unbox it, it's just this gorgeous, like, it looks like almost like a storybook unfolding. Like, we have like the discs here, look, like Kronos. This is the Devil's Backbone on this side. And then this is Pan's Labyrinth down here. And then they have a book in the center. It's just a really well done set. And I actually just recently watched Kronos for the first time. I'd never seen that one ever before. And I didn't even know what it was about. And it's actually like his version of a vampire tale, but it's done in like a really like original way. I really enjoyed this movie, but this is a beautiful, beautiful set. I'm glad that I finally have that one though. All right, and next up, I think I got this for like $4 at Walmart, and that was Wonder Woman. I thought this was an all right DC movie. I actually have a digital copy of this movie, where I watched it, and I mean, I did like it, and for $4, why not pick up the Blu-ray? I do like the girl that plays Wonder Woman. What's her name? Gadot. I know that's what her last name is or something. I do really like her. I think she's one of the more intriguing aspects of the DC universe, because the other movies I really don't like, but I do like her. And maybe Aquaman will be all right. I've heard some somewhat decent reviews about it, but we shall see. Next up, Atomic Blonde. This is another one of those movies where I think I rented it from Redbox, but like, I don't know, I had it playing in the background and I just didn't pay attention, but it was like intriguing enough for at like $5, why not pick it up and watch the rest of it? And I did watch the rest of it, and I have to say that like the action in this movie is really good, but the actual like, what's the word for it? The actual like plot of the movie is like really kind of messy and confusing, but oh well, it's another like one of those like serviceable action movies, but yeah, Atomic Blonde. All right, and then, okay, so these next few here are, like, I have no idea why, like, what possessed me, but we got some Christmas movies, you guys. We got some Christmas movies. If you would have asked me, like, last year, well, I'm like, I can't even remember what year it is. Like, if you would have asked me in 2017, December, like, hey, next year you're gonna buy a whole bunch of Christmas movies, I'd be like, you are full of shit. I am not gonna buy any Christmas movies. Well, guess what? This was this year, and I'm just like, give me all the Christmas movies for the good prices. Oh yeah, so we got Jingle All the Way. That was $5. I love that one. A Christmas Story, because I don't have this yet, and it's one of my favorite Christmas movies, and I just don't understand why I don't have it yet. So for $5, has to happen. Scrooged, I had a DVD of it, but I found this for a really good price, so why not upgrade? A Charlie Brown Christmas. I'm not even a Charlie Brown fan, but I knew that my mother loves A Charlie Brown Christmas, so I kind of like surprised her with it. Like, hey, I have this now, so if you want to watch it, you can, and I'm a beautiful son. Oh, and then this one, I think this was on sale for like $14. I don't know why I decided to pay $14 for it, but it's got 5 holiday favorites on Blu-ray. You've got Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, Frosty the Snowman, Santa Claus is Coming to Town, Little Drummer Boy, and Cricket on the Hearth, which I've never seen Cricket on the Hearth. I don't even know what the hell that is, but there's this beautiful set. And then we also got 10 holiday favorites, and this is a DVD. This actually wasn't on sale. I was just somehow possessed to pay $20 for 10 Christmas favorites, because it had, I really wanted to see The Year Without Santa Claus, even though you can probably find that on YouTube somewhere to watch for free. But you know what? What if one day, you know, I'm like married with a beautiful husband, and, you know, we have like 2 kids that we adopted from like Africa or something, and then we're just like, babe, you know what we need right now? We need The Year Without Santa Claus. And I'm just like, honey, I have it in here. I mean, like, what are the odds? So that's how I think about these things. I don't know about you. All right, next up, I don't know what possessed me to get this. I think maybe because it was only like, want to say like $9 or something, but I originally wanted like the first 3 of these movies. This is Paranormal Activity. I guess I should reveal it before I start talking about it. Paranormal Activity, this is the whole collection. It has all 6 movies on DVD. Figure I don't need the Blu-ray because, I mean, honestly, these are supposed to be like those handheld camera movies and stuff. Like, do I really need the best quality for that? And plus, I mean, they're not like the best quality movies either. I did want to get like the first 3 of these movies, but I figured, you know, for $9 you get all 6, why not? Even though everything after 3 is like complete horse shit, but whatever, there's that. Next up, we have Kingsman: The Golden Circle, which actually, I thought this movie was pretty terrible too, but you know, for $5, why not? I like the first Kingsman. It's not that this movie was like terrible, it was just like the direction of the story that went and was just really goofy and just off-putting, and I could not stand Julianne Moore as like a villain in this. I just did not buy it at all, but it has a couple cool action scenes, and plus I have like a major man crush on Taron Egerton. I just think he is the cutest. I don't know why, but every time I like watch these movies, I'm just like, oh, please, just sweep me away. Just, that's me. That's me daydreaming just about like my huge list of celebrity crushes. Anyways, next movie. We have Jurassic World, Fallen Kingdom. Okay, honestly, I knew that this movie was gonna go on sale on Black Friday. I just had like a big feeling, and I was like, that's why I'm gonna wait to buy this for Black Friday, because I watched this in theaters, and this movie's shit. It really is, but honestly, it was $10, and I'm kind of a completionist, and I have all the other Jurassic Park movies, so I had to get this one too. I mean, it has like a couple moments in the movie that are like worth watching, but honestly, the direction of the story was just awful. Like, this was one of the most disappointing Jurassic Park movies, even though, I mean, I know it's Jurassic World trilogy, but like, I get the direction they wanted to take this story, and by the end of it, but I just feel like there was a different route that they could have taken to get to that point. I don't know. If you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about. It's just, it's a misguided movie, let's just say that. But anyways, I got it. I wasted the money. It's done. All right, next up, this was an Amazon pickup, and I think it was like one of those little flash lightning sales, and it is Dracula: The Complete Legacy. I do have the original Dracula on Blu-ray. It's in a steelbook, but this has like all the different movies with the original Dracula in it. It's got Dracula, Dracula's daughter, son of Dracula, the House of Frankenstein, House of Dracula, and Abbott and Costello meet Frankenstein. So that's pretty good. I will probably at some point, I think I got this, I think it was $14.99, which is like half off. This is normally like a $30 set. But at some point in my lifetime, I will watch all of these, and then I would be well versed in Dracula, my favorite villain from my childhood. Anyways, you guys, that was the Black Friday pickups, and now I'm just gonna go through like some more random pickups that I had throughout November till about now. I know it's like the middle of December. I don't know why I waited so long to do this. We're doing it. Gonna get into it. All right, so this next one I just recently picked up, and I loved this movie. I loved it. It's Mission Impossible Fallout. Honestly, I watched the special features on this. I knew that he did a lot of his own stunts, Tom Cruise, but man, this guy like did some crazy stuff from this movie, like hanging from helicopters, fell off of a helicopter while it was flying, like jumped across buildings. He went in and out of traffic at 100 miles per hour on a motorcycle. He jumped, like, there was a part where he had to jump, do skydiving for like up like 15,000 feet, and he did it like 100 times, and they filmed that whole entire, I thought it was CGI, like, but then now when I watch it, I realize I'm like, holy this is real. Like, they really did this skydiving, and then they had like cameras on their head like filming everybody and stuff. It's a crazy action movie. I highly suggest it. It's worth buying. Totally. I thought I wouldn't like it. I didn't even like the other Mission Impossible movies that much. Like, well, I can't say that because I just recently watched them. I did like a few of them. I just wasn't that into the Mission Impossible movies, but this one definitely made me want to go back and watch all the other ones. So yes, I recommend this even if you think you're not a fan. It's a great action movie. I loved it. And next up, we have another Christmas kind of movie I found at a record shop, and that's It's a Wonderful Life. I've seen it a long time ago, but I figured, you know, like, this might be the year to watch it again. You never know. And then this is another movie that surprisingly I have not, well, I've seen like clips of it and stuff, but I feel like everybody in the English speaking world has seen this movie except for me, and that's The Princess Bride. Like, I know, like, just, I can hear the like, oh my God, you've never seen The Princess Bride? Like, yes, I have never seen The Princess Bride. I'm sorry. But I will sit down and watch it at some point. And then I got this is a kind of interesting, quirky movie from Focus Features, and that's called Thoroughbreds. It's kind of like this one girl, she's, they used to be friends, this rich girl and this other girl, they used to be friends, and they're kind of trying to like rekindle their relationship, and this girl's grown out to be like a sociopath to where she doesn't have any feelings and blah, blah, blah. And then she starts to discover that this chick hates her father, so they come up with this plan to like possibly like murder her father, and it's just like really weird, quirky movie. It took me a couple watches to kind of get into it, but yeah, I picked that one up. Next up, I got Black Klansman. I wasn't necessarily like looking forward to this movie or anything because I'm like kind of not really into like racially driven movies. I don't know. Sometimes I find them that they're kind of like, it just depends on how they're done. Like sometimes it's sort of like same old, but like really this was very well done, really interesting, really funny. I don't know. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I highly recommend this. It's a Spike Lee movie. Yes, very funny, very entertaining. See it. This next one was also a surprise. I actually blind bought this because I heard a lot of good reviews about it, and I was also a little worried because it said it was from like, I think the producers of like Get Out or something like that, and I was like, I thought Get Out was a little overrated, but this was very interesting. It's another one of those kind of like racial movies. It's called Sorry to Bother You. It's about this guy who's like a telemarketer, and he's trying to do better at his job, and he ends up like discovering that if he uses his white voice that he'll end up selling more at his job, and that they end up like trying to give him promotions and stuff, and it actually turns into this like really dark like comedy, and like it gets really crazy towards the end, like almost like trippy, psychedelic. The story is just like insane. Like it goes to places that you would not think it would go to, and so I found this to be really well done, very interesting movie. Definitely worth checking out. And next up, I got this at that record shop that I like shopping at, and it is The Meg. I actually kind of enjoyed this movie for what it is. I mean, you know, it's Jason Statham versus a giant shark. You gotta know what you're getting into, okay? Like, it's not an Academy Award winner. It's not anything that's gonna beat Jaws or anything, but it was kind of fun to watch in the theaters, so I picked it up on Blu-ray, just to watch whenever. I don't know, but it's a decent movie. And then these next three, these are like, Walmart has these like older movies in these VHS style slipcovers that are actually Blu-rays. And then I got Stallone's First Blood because I've never actually seen any of the Rambo movies. Again, yeah, like don't kill me, but I've never seen any of the Rambo movies. But I watched this one and it's actually pretty funny, and well, I guess funny to me because it's kind of like cheesy 80s action, but and yeah, it's a pretty cool movie. But I like these covers a lot. They're really cool. They do look like, side looks like a VHS tape. And then I got Taxi Driver because that's another one that's supposed to be a really great movie, and I've never ever seen it. I've seen clips of it. I know the general gist of the movie. I've just never seen it. Gonna sit down and watch it at some point. And then I bought this on a spur of a whim just because I remember, this is called Krull. I remember this VHS cover. in the movie store, and my brother said that like he used to watch it and it used to scare him, and I don't remember if I had seen it when I was little, so I decided to pick it up and try it out, and I actually did watch it, some of it recently. It is super cheesy as expected. It's like nothing to like write home about or anything, but I don't know. I have it in the collection now, so if anybody's like, hey, you ever heard of a movie called Krull? I'm like, bitch, I got it. So, yes, that was all of them. Well, this was just half the stack. There's like a whole entire pile next to me, so I guess you could say that this was a very successful haul. Anyways, you guys, I know that this is probably like a really long video, but I wanted to get out of the way. I hope you enjoyed this haul video. Please subscribe, like this video, and, you know, share it with your friends, comment. I would love to, you know, interact with you guys. I'm trying to build this channel. I'm gonna try and pump out more movie reviews, more movie unboxings, all that stuff. But anyways, you guys, stay fabulous. Bye.